Hello, welcome back to a cozy stream in SFO Arcade playing Lake Season's Greetings, otherwise known as Boomer Dad Simulator. Good times. At this point, now I think of it, if this guy's in his 50s, this guy was born in the 30s, this guy's Silent Generation. Truly exciting stuff. I don't think I got any socks this time. I did get, well, clothes of some kind, sweaters. Yes, Luke, he's as old as me. I was born in the 1930s. You got me, pal. You totally got me. So this reminds me a bit of my dad worked, not directly with him, but there was a guy that my dad knew through work who had a farm out in one of the small towns around our town, which somehow is the center of that area. It's a depressing thought. And he had actual workhorses. So every year for, I want to say like 6 or 7 years, something like that, maybe 8. My parents would drive us over, and we'd go on a sleigh ride, like a full-blown sleigh ride with the beautiful horses and the bells and everything. It was so cool. Except the one year, which kind of like this year, it was a green Christmas, so they actually set up a full-blown wagon instead.
Part and parcel.
That was some farm core. Ding dang.
Wow, a visit from the Poker King. I humbly thank you for the honor.
The Poker King hath brought a parcel for the jack of all
why did
trades.
I lean into that?
Ooh,
Why
boy,
did I go
Frank
that
came
way?
through once again.
Package from Frank, huh? What's in it?
You don't want to know, Thomas. You don't want
It's the
But
sketchy
what I will
guy.
tell you, I'm kicking off the new year with a bang.
Oh boy, guns!
Somewhere dry. And then it's back to reading Doyle Brunson's super system. Ooh, you're in trouble this Sunday, sir.
And what are you doing tomorrow night?
I'm going to visit my brother and his family in Idaho. Anyway,
Ooh,
later,
Idaho.
Thomas, take care on those icy
Anyone
roads.
from Idaho? Yeah, like Clydesdales, exactly. I think my grandma, my mom's mom, was a little jealous because she had these ceramic Clydesdales. She collected them, I guess. It was like a lot. It was like maybe 5, 6, 7, something like that. But they were, yeah. They were absolutely gorgeous horses. You know, I don't know. I'm still kind of with like a dressage horse. But something with the workhorses, they were just so gentle. I remember their names too, Madge and Belle. I think Madge was the one I used to give my sister. I think would feed Belle and I'd feed Madge. I have to double check, but okay, I got everything. I just gotta go back. Yeah, it was such a weird feeling at first, having a carrot or apple, whatever, and having a horse feed out of your hand. Like what the fuck? Okay, so Christmas Eve, dinner date with Emily. What the fuck? Like, oh, So this is basically the 12 Days of Christmas. Oh my god, I didn't realize it would be this long. I did hear, no, I did hear it's about this, roughly the same length as the original game. Okay, so just follow. Nebergzither? I don't, what? Did you have a stroke there, Stat? I only just noticed Nova. Probably is a dildo. Bring a 9-inch dildo to Idaho. Yeah, faster, faster! Rah, Tokyo Drift! Oh. Oh, see that? That felt solid. Merry Christmas, Blonde. How was your holiday? Hey, Kenneth.
Hey, Thomas. Do you think it'll ever stop snowing? I'm glad it's the last day before Christmas break.
Well, sorry, Frank. They're forecasting snow until at least the new year. But hey, about Christmas. Meredith bailed on us, which leaves us with a bit more
Fucking
food than we
bitch.
can handle. Maybe you'd like to volunteer and help us eat it tomorrow evening.
Christmas dinner at the Weiss residence. That sounds great, Thomas, but I'm afraid I'm all tied up. The Knicks are playing the Celtics. I think the Celtics will go all the way this year, but I wouldn't count out an upset at the Garden.
You're in Oregon.
Don't get your hopes up. There's no way they can stop that Celtics front court.
I'm gonna have to sleep on it, but you know I can't pass up a juicy bet. Hey,
Yeah,
Thomas,
you got a gambling
before you
problem,
go
all right.
home, I need a favor. Can you help me with that guy over there? He said he's looking for
Oh yeah,
a job,
Juan.
but I really gotta run
Sorry,
now.
man. I haven't really
Try
been
to find
checking my
out what he's made
DMs.
of, okay? Good luck.
I've been preoccupied.
Hello, young man.
I kinda-
heard
well,
you
I
were
kinda
looking for a
unplugged.
job. My name's Thomas Weiss, and I've been working for the Postal Service for nearly 40 years.
Hi, I'm Matt Kearney. I'm glad
Oh, that
someone finally
fucker.
showed up.
Nice to meet you, Matt. Could you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Well, I'm basically a computer expert, kind of in between jobs right now. I've been programming since I was 11 years old. I'm looking to start my own
I
software
don't know
company.
why they say Celtics. It's so stupid.
That's great. So you want to save up some money to start your own enterprise one day?
Bingo. I'm already working on it at home, and whenever I have time in my schedule.
Aren't you afraid that might interfere with your day job?
I have the focus, determination, and willpower of a professional athlete.
Just not the build or the endurance.
I have a few more questions. Do you enjoy working with customers?
I think everyone would enjoy someone who skips the small talk and gets the job done as soon as possible.
That sucks, Blonde. Hope you got some antibiotics at least.
Matt, that's pretty much how I go about it.
Okay, well, that's good to hear. Could we wrap this up now, please? I don't think working here requires an extensive interview process.
I'd like to ask one more question, actually.
I'm just gonna make this fucker sweat.
Can you please get up and leave as fast as possible?
Okay. Bye.
Get fucked.
Yep, hello.
Hey, honey, it's me. Finally found time to call. Having such a busy day. Did you invite anyone else over for tomorrow?
Yes, I did, but no takers. So it's just you, me, and Mildred. Or is Beth coming as well?
Yay. This is gonna be
Beth
so
is
much
coming.
fun.
So happy I could finally change her mind.
Oh.
Nice work.
I'm gonna play him more like an asshole.
Mildred.
Not like a complete asshole,
Oh,
but
Thomas
definitely
White.
cynical.
No, this is not funny.
Antibiotics over
Mildred is a
Christmas, that sounds
sweetheart.
awful.
And you better wear the Christmas sweater she knitted for you last year.
Ah, why?
Are you serious right now?
Dead serious. I will not be the only one looking stupid. Oh, by the way, I've got great news. We finally found someone to take some shifts off my hands.
That's fantastic. No more 60-hour work weeks.
Fair enough. Let's see, libertarian woman who freaks frequently with Tim Pool as part of a female conservative pinup calendar. Very tame stuff. Bunch of evangelicons with brain rot lost their fucking minds, calling demonic because she shows her ankle in a flamingo pose with her holding pecan pie in front of a cross in her kitchen. Good God. I don't blame for shit posting. These people are just, ugh. Pearl clutchers. They'll find any excuse.
Do you know who it is?
I wasn't at the interview, but I was introduced to him after he was hired.
Did he wear glasses?
Yes, he did.
Did he have curly hair?
Yeah. Are we playing Guess Who? His name is Matt. Matt Kearney. He said he's going to completely overhaul our computer system.
That's the guy I interviewed this afternoon.
Really? Did you like him?
He made my blood boil. That kid's a piece of work.
Yikes. But it doesn't matter. He'll be taking the load off my shoulders. And I won't be working alongside him anyway. You'll probably see him more often than I will.
And there I was thinking I dodged a bullet.
Oh,
We'll
man, this
see
is
how it all
great.
pans out. Oh, gotta go now.
This is where the
Bye.
game gets a little more interesting. More TV. As if there's...
Guten Tag.
Oh,
I'm
God, what's this?
Klaus Kartoffelkanoodle. You must be Jimmy, my new partner. We will be the best team in the district. Where is the cop car? Let's catch some crooks. You don't like to talk much, Jimmy?
I need a friggin' coffee.
Yeah, coffee and your real donuts.
Oh,
I love
God,
it.
this is so bad. I should have read the book. Well, I think they kind of do that in the original game, where they just really stupid over the top.
Weiss residence, good morning.
Hey, Dad. It's me.
Hey there, Em. Merry Death Christmas.
I was hoping to hear one of your
Oh,
special
why did I do
holiday
that?
puns. Merry Christmas to you, too.
Good
I wish I
Lord.
was in PO right now.
That makes two of us. And probably three, but Mom's at the motel.
Guess I'm not the only one working today, then. Fine mess I got myself
God.
into, huh?
Foosball. Why are you guys talking about non-winter sports? What is this nonsense?
Do you want my 2 cents, or shall I just listen?
I reckon I already know what you're thinking, and you're probably right. I'll be okay, Dad. Work's progressing nicely, actually. And Tess is coming over later. She's also stuck here. We're going to try to cook up some semblance of a Christmas meal.
Oh, that's good to hear, Em. but I'm glad the other M will be in charge of my Christmas dinner.
Can't disagree there. Her
Oh, man,
lemon
that-
mashed potatoes alone blows all my cooking out of the water. Oh, that
I still have
reminds
some
me,
leftovers.
I need to try to pry that secret recipe out of her. I'm gonna call her at the motel right now. Thanks for talking, Dad. And Meredith Christmas.
Missile Thomas wishes you the same.
Oh, I
Oh,
did not
God.
hear that. Love you.
Hell yeah, war games, baby.
Oh, Mildred, you shouldn't have. We already have the most beautiful pair of Christmas sweaters in the world. And now we have 2 sweaters each. You must have put so much work into them.
I've seen worse than
Please
this.
don't mention it, dearie. Knitting sweaters can be quite straining.
Oh god, that
But
turkey looked.
knowing
That,
how
oh
happy
god.
they make you
Oh god.
always makes up for it.
That looks
Well, we're
awful.
so grateful. Right, Thomas?
Thank you, Mildred, but I really think you should not do this again. We have 2 each now. You should also make other people happy.
Thomas, please don't be modest now.
Oh, no.
You
I don't wanna
and
start
Emily are the
knitting.
nicest and
Fuck that.
hardest working people in PO, and you fully deserve it. I've also made sweaters for Frank and Jack and Robert
Jesus.
and Bert, but they all said that wool gives them an allergic reaction. Isn't that a coincidence?
I wish I'd thought of
I
that.
hope you aren't allergic to wool.
You're not going to believe the coincidence, Mildred, but yes, I actually am.
Shit.
And it's such a shame. If only I too could
I've seen a bit of
celebrate
Aussie rules.
Christmas wearing one of those beautiful sweaters.
Let's
Anyway,
see, my buddy
Emily, would you
from
be a darling
university
and pass
was
me the
a fan
peas,
of
please?
the Adelaide
Peas?
Crows,
I don't-
I believe.
Oh, you mean the string beans? I suppose peas would have gone lovely with the meal as well, now that you mention it. Right, Thomas?
Peas, beans, it's all green to me.
Oh, yes, of course. I meant the string beans. Of course, silly me. But let me get on with it. It's time for my presents
Okay,
now.
well, she's
And
clearly
you may have
losing her
already
mind.
guessed that they're books. Mildred, why don't you open yours first?
Well, I'm not really one for presents, but I appreciate the gesture. Let's see now. The Cat's Pajamas. I've never heard of it, but it has a nice title, I suppose.
It's an encyclopedia.
Feels like
about
Old Man Simulator.
cats. A Whiskerpedia, if you will. Someone drew my attention to it, and I immediately thought of you.
Oh, well, isn't that lovely? Such a heartfelt gift. Isn't it, Thomas?
Maybe you can start knitting your cats some pajamas now.
Well, they do like balls of yarn. Thank you, Beth.
It was my pleasure, Mildred. And now for Emily's gift.
Oh, why, thank you, Beth. I do always appreciate
Wait, there's
your
a
taste in
Wikipedia
books,
joke?
So I'm looking
I
forward
missed
to
that.
the
Full
Countess
game
and
like
the
this? Well, I
Carpenter.
mean, it's
you
not
look at
all
that?
just sitting around with
This
the
is a
dialogue.
romance novel.
You also are, actually
I've
delivering
never
shit.
really read one of those.
Right in one guess, Emily. I hear the writer Summers here, so
I'm
this book
also
is
just
locally
noticing
sourced,
those
so
pictures
to
in the
speak.
background.
And dare I
The
say,
frame
the
photos.
prose is quite compelling in the romance department.
They're
you
fucking
catch my drift.
idiots.
I think I do. Beth, you are something else. Thank you. This will certainly get a nice spot on our bookcase.
There's no murder in this game.
Ah, good to know the romance department is in our bookcase now, so I'll
Your
know where
50
to
Shades of
find
Grey.
it.
Oh no.
Well, I'm looking forward to reading it already.
Harlequin
Thank you so
romance.
much, dear Beth.
My mom had
You're
a
welcome,
tote
Emily.
under the
I'm
bed
sure you'll
that
love
was
it.
just
Okay, Thomas, it's
rammed
your
with
turn
Harlequin
now.
romances.
See?
I don't know why she stopped
Crazy
reading them.
sports facts, too. Even more
Really
crazy
don't.
sports facts. I still need to start on part 1, to be honest, but I'm sure it's a remarkable collection of sports facts. Thanks, Beth.
You're welcome, Thomas. And you're right, there's some fascinating tidbits in part 1 as well.
So you should come in
Even
and
if
buy
one
it.
no longer actively plays sports, it's at least fun to read about it, right?
I've never really been into sports that much, to be honest.
I just want to
There's
make
no
everyone
shame in
feel
admitting
bad.
that you're not getting any younger, Thomas. In fact, none of us are exactly spring chickens anymore.
Yeah, you're all old.
Things like your arthritis can't magically be wished away by positive thinking.
Oh, fuck. Don't remind me.
You're right, Emily, but let's not burden our lovely guests with this right now. Who's up for some blueberry pie?
So I think
Speaking
I
of
think what the whole
blueberries,
thing was.
my bridge partner Edna's niece discovered
Yeah,
this
the
mole
whole thing with the
last
original
week.
game was
Hold that thought,
her
Emily.
dad was like,
I really need to take this.
he was on vacation or something,
Hello?
and
Hi
the
there.
daughter
Could you
was
put me
just,
through to
Meredith
Meredith
was just
Weiss,
filling
please?
in, and then you get to know.
Excuse me, who is this?
There's a turkey there.
Steve Mitchell from work. Is Meredith there?
You're talking to her father in Oregon. She's at home, celebrating Christmas.
Wait, what? Christmas? Oh my
God,
God.
Steph.
I'm sorry to bother you. Is it Christmas already?
How do you not even pay attention to that? Like, how? Wow.
Couple of all-nighters. I'm gonna splash some water on my face. Sorry again, Mr. Weiss. Enjoy your evening. Bye. Merry Christmas.
Everything okay, honey?
That silly boss from Meredith's work called for some reason or other. Never mind. Beth,
I know there's
you were
losing
saying-
track of time, but
Wasn't actually.
wow.
But I was looking for a way to say this, and now's as good a time as any, I suppose. My dear friends, I am leaving Providence Oaks.
Some people have house phones.
What?
I think my
You're
parents still
what?
do.
What's that, dear?
I think. I don't know. I forgot. I didn't even check.
Are you serious?
Well, before we move on to the sad part, let me first tell you the good part.
Is it-
Ladies and gentlemen, I am going to be a grandmother.
Oh,
So you're
Beth, that
giving
is
up your life
amazing.
for that.
I'll be.
Whose mother?
I mean, congratulations.
Yes, my son Daniel and his wife are expecting. Isn't that wonderful? But, and here's the proverbial kicker. You may remember that they moved to Savannah, Georgia a
God.
few years ago. So
It's a
if you put
huge
two
jump.
and two together,
Not just distance, but temperatures and culture.
They're having quadruplets? I'm joking, of course. That's
Wow.
great, Beth. I'm so happy for you.
That is marvelous, Beth. Congratulations. I wish you and your family all the happiness in the world. But I'll miss you something terrible. We all will. But we have to toast to the good news. Thomas, go pour us some brandy and I'll get the pie.
Oh, Thomas, would you have any antacid? That eggnog is starting to stir up something indiscreet.
You had me at brandy. Now, let's celebrate this wonderful
You haven't even
evening,
eaten
ladies.
yet, you old bit.
Here's to a lovely old Christmas
Ugh.
spent with good friends.
here, here.
I don't know. I don't know how eggnog. Unless there was actually booze in the eggnog, I don't know why she would need an antacid.
Hey, Thomas. Did you see the game last night?
Morning, Frank. Nope, we had our Christmas dinner. But I have a feeling you're going to talk about it anyway.
You
The
chatty
Celtics
bitch.
were up by 25 in the third quarter, but they still lost the game in double overtime.
I still like Christmas dinners better, Frank.
Ha! Fair enough, Thomas. Have a good one today.
Woohoo! Oh my god.
Season's greetings, P.O.
Yeah.
It's the second day of Christmas, and I don't have turtle doves or partridges in pear trees. But you know what I do have?
P.O. positive or
hell
pet
is this?
peeves? Season's greetings to you too, Jack. It's, Angela here.
Well, like I said earlier, Frank is kind of addicted to gambling.
Yes, I understand, but Maureen said...
Doesn't really matter what Maureen said. I can't help that her orders have been delayed because of the snow. She should have just ordered sooner. It's not like New Year's Eve appeared on the calendar out of nowhere.
That's true, but it was only 2 weeks ago that she decided to throw a celebration at the diner. And once we're sure we can host a proper party for everyone, you are also invited.
That sounds an awful lot like blackmail to me. Please come to my party, Nancy.
Yep.
But first, hand over a
Tucked in
football
shirts
team
are
supply
anathemic
of cheesy dip, quiche, and
to
sloppy joes.
gambling.
I'm sure she didn't mean it that way, and I'm sure you're more than welcome either way. But I have to
Or you
run
can
now.
just get into
Bye,
a massive
Nancy,
cat fight, and I'll
bye-bye,
just stand back and
Thomas.
laugh.
Bye, Kay.
Maureen Hennessy strikes again.
P.O. would be a boring place without her.
Boring? Drama-free might be the word you're looking for. One thing's for sure, she does not know how to run a business. Always bites off more than she can chew. And now I'm
No,
supposed
not
to come
everyone
to
in
the
the town's an
rescue?
asshole. This woman is... This woman's a bit standoffish. And, I mean, I'm making his dialogue sound worse than the default, I'm sure.
I wouldn't blame you if you left her high and dry this time.
Ah, so you get it. Makes you wonder why Maureen can't understand that I have my own stock issues to worry about. Anyway, is that parcel for me? You can just put it on the counter.
All right, since you asked so nicely.
What the fuck? I think it's just poorly rendered. I don't think they'd censor the cigarette. Oh, let's see. Not you. Not you! Fuck! Yeah, that's just... I think that was just a glitch. What? Yeah, Kenneth, you want him to go bang Nancy? Her mouth tastes like an ashtray. Good lord. So, what I don't understand is with, all these, hundreds of years of history, why would a Dutch company make a game about fucking Oregon? And not just a game that takes place in Oregon, but a game that doesn't have that much going on in terms of conflict. Definitely not in terms of adventure. It just baffles me. I mean, I would rather play a game that actually takes place in the Netherlands. That is more interesting.
Fancy handwriting on this one.
I don't know. There should be this obsession with the Pacific Northwest. My God. I don't get it. I'd rather be exploring the canals and I don't know, checking out the windmills, putting my finger in the dike. Well, maybe another kind, anyways.
A belated Christmas gift? Maybe.
Well, there's definitely nature. There's nature in the Netherlands. I've seen enough pictures and whatnot. What the fuck? Seriously? Alright. Am I not in the right spot? Where am I supposed to go with this? Oh my god. Netherlands is just a flat piece of mud? I just figured with all the history and everything like that, it'd just be more interesting than this.
The Kovacs family always heads to Arizona in the wintertime. And who can blame them?
Blonde, I think you might actually be winning in the sick-off right now, so... I'm not sure when he goes postal. Well, his buddy has some kind of explosives, so I mean maybe that's it. Maybe he'll just go and he'll just throw. It's like a pipe bomb. He's gonna throw it into the town hall, if there even is one. You can have the goat. You can have it right now. I have not been to Oregon or the Pacific Northwest. No, I know, and yes, I'm aware that there's a lot of amazing scenery. There's so many games now that take place in that area. It got kind of saturated. Hey, wait a minute. I was playing middle-aged dad simulator. Cozy shit. Well, there's more in Life is Strange. I mean, no, there's. I can't remember names. I honestly can't. But I know for a fact that there are a bunch of games like this that they'll just take place in this area. I wish I could remember, but I can't even remember my own name half the time. Oh.
Somehow it's always nice when our neighbors get a letter. Here's to you, Andy and Toby.
Why am I playing it if I could live it? Because it's a lot cheaper than moving. Okay. Oh, I can turn it off, yes. I will be turning it off relatively soon. I don't even know if I want to finish this. I reminded myself as to the reality of playing this game. I don't remember. Did I have Dom along for the whole time? I didn't have her around for the whole playthrough, but I'm starting to wonder if I finished it off with her, because I know I started with the start of the game with Deb and Naomi. They definitely got bored. Hey, older Luke, how's my Kwanzaa been? Blacktastic. How about you? Frasier game? I wish. Nah, I don't know if there is one. I was watching Frasier before coming out here though. I'm doing the full watch through again. God, I love that show. I don't know. I don't know if there's actually a video game. I think there's a board game. Will the sort of town to make it normal and interested in the neighbors when you move in? Yeah, I'd say so. I mean, they'd probably. Here's the thing, in certain towns they'd have the welcome wagon. They'd actually bring over, a basket of local foods and gifts, that sort of thing. fuck me. I have to go that way. Okay, whatever. Well, yeah, I would introduce myself for sure. Oh god. Especially if you're a sex offender. Not saying that I am. Off-roading. Good lord. Learn to drive, noob. Worthy kids Fraser Demon Hunter short?
Real steady. Trust the snow chains on the tires.
Don't know what you're talking about. Like 90% of Stephen King novels take place in Maine, yes. Okay, I am going the right direction. Very good. Oh yeah, this is Loverboy's place. The lumberjack.
I'm reminded of our honeymoon in Niagara Falls all those many years ago. A little more impressive than our local waterfall, but not by much.
Was it rendered better? I've blown up many mailboxes. All of them. That's clearly Bear Creek.
Let's get this to its destination.
Bear Creek. I mean, this is nice and festive with the log cabin.
There. Looks
Hey,
like
Nang.
Santa's a little late this year.
If you keep ordering heavy parcels like this, Santa might just skip your house altogether.
No, sorry, Thomas. Let me give you a hand. That must be the fire pit I ordered. Now I can finally go ice fishing without freezing at the same time.
Ice fishing.
Ah.
And here I thought there'd be no more fishing until spring.
Don't knock it till you tried it, Thomas. Bert's out of
Paperboy is a
town,
USPS
so I
drink.
could use someone else to
Kinda.
talk to.
It's just
Not
cozy
Bert
slice
talks
of
that
life,
much.
I guess.
How about it? Tomorrow evening.
How about not in a million years?
Get fucked.
Fishing and freezing. What a miserable combo.
Santa just delivered a fire pit. It won't be that cold.
Fuck it.
Well,
Maybe it'll be more
all right,
interesting than just
Robert.
sitting around
Why
with them
not?
up my ass.
Perfect. I'll bring all the gear, but feel free to bring some booze. Hey, did you have a nice Christmas, by the way?
I've had better. My daughter couldn't make it.
Sorry to hear that.
I've not
Anyways, I
seen
won't
enough
hold
to
you
come
up
back
any
to
longer.
really
I
hate
need to
it,
assemble
but
this baby.
I don't know.
See you tomorrow, Thomas. I'll come pick you up.
Do you think the mailman has gout? It's possible. It's possible. He would be on the same medication. Shit. I was supposed to go to the doctor's office to get about getting a stronger dose of the medication for gout. My dad suggested it. Well, I'll go tomorrow. Thank you, Alcade. Stephen King is from Maine, born and raised. Yep. Forgot about. Fuck off. Boo. Boo. Ooh. Earns. Well, this guy's gonna write what he knows because it's pretty goddamn boring. Oh, wow. Pop it. Nice pop-in textures. They probably broke down, but they can go fuck themselves. Bye. Don't go near the water with a man too drunk to fish. You mean not without setting a hook in someone else's face? I don't think I've ever been fishing while under the influence of anything. Should probably keep it that way. Daddy lit the Christmas tree on fire.
There
Okay.
we go.
Yeah, I thought Stephen King was addicted to cocaine. What big city would you live in if you had to live in one state? Good question. Let's see. Yeah, okay, that's all dead end. See, my problem is that the nicer areas are the ones that have the most junkies. San Francisco's out. I'd almost say somewhere like somewhere in Oregon, but yeah, wouldn't be Portland. That's for fucking sure. Salt Lake City. That's not bad. I'd consider. I know Post Malone lives out in Salt Lake City, kind of above it, but he is out in that direction. It's a nice atmosphere. Boston, Spokane, Austin. Yeah, Austin's already got a reputation for being the next Hollywood.
Whoa, looks like you're having some car trouble.
Yeah, just a second, my good man. Gabriel, can you figure out what's wrong with this blasted vehicle? Give me some good news here.
I mean, I'm not really a car mechanic, Mr. Price. But I know the smoke isn't a good sign.
No duh, Einstein. Say, hey, Mr. Mailman, what's your story?
Wait a minute. Aren't you Connor Price, KNW6 News?
In the flesh. Are you a regular viewer?
I tune in occasionally, enough to know you're quite the reporter.
Yeah.
I see. And is yours a Nielsen family? With an odometer and everything?
Nielsen? No, the name's Weiss.
Then how does that help me? Huh? Gabe, if you don't know what you're doing, then why on God's green
I'm baiting
earth are
him
you
to be a
fiddling
huge
around with
asshole to
engine?
me.
Just thought I'd pop up in the hood, Mr. Price. What with the smoke and all? It needs to vent.
Needs to vent, huh? Never have I felt more like a busted car engine. God! I'm dying in this podunk country-ass town. Bunch of freaking yokels.
So, hey there. I see you've already had the privilege of the full Connor Price experience.
Yeah, never again.
Quite the experience it was. Well worth the price of admission.
Yeah, Connor can be a bit much.
No kidding.
Anyway, I'm Ilsa Richter, local TV segment producer turned car problem solver. And that sporting young man over there is Gabriel Serrano, local TV sound guy turned amateur mechanic. Emphasis on amateur.
Yeah, okay, I get it.
I never claimed to know anything about cars. Just because I used to be a studio tech, Mr. Price put me on engine duty. Anyway, nice to meet you, sir.
Nice to meet you.
Can we just let him get rid of the fucking package?
local mail carrier turned local
Yes,
TV
Elder Christ,
reporter's
yep.
punching bag?
It might as well be in
Well,
Salt Lake City.
What I came to tell that local TV reporter turned mailbag puncher, I called a garage a couple miles down the road. They're on their way right now.
That's great, Ilsa. You're an even better car problem solver than you are a segment producer.
Flattery will get you everywhere, Gabe.
That must be Ben Young. You're in capable hands. He'll have you fixed up in no time.
God, I hope so. We need to get to Melville, and we're already way behind schedule.
Hey, Mr. Mailman. Come in here for a second, please.
Excuse
Oh God,
me.
I have to deal with that
Duty apparently
stupid kid
calls.
again.
Happy travels. This is your alternative to working at the post office?
Uh-huh. Hey, I'm new here. All of a sudden, I have to check in 3 people at once who want their own rooms. Separate but close to one another, all equipped with TV VCRs. And, well, long story short, I need to reach Emily Weiss, stat. I'm guessing the local post guy would know where to reach her.
Sure. Her home number is 555 Go Take a Hike.
Oh, thank you ever so much for nothing. God, where am I supposed to see whether
Gosh.
Room 2 has a VCR
This
installed?
This guy's
I'll
just
just
shittier than
leave
Napoleon
the parcel
Dynamite.
here on the counter. Bye.
Yeah.
They're already gone. Mighty fast towing there, Ben.
I'm a grump. Nah. I have zero patience for this snotty kid. Memphis. Okay, is that it? I got everything? Great. Now I can finally go back to the post office. I wouldn't mind checking out Memphis and Nashville and all that area, but I don't think I could live there. It's just too hot. Can't drive the truck in the lake. I tried. Every time you do this, there's like all these invisible walls. God's sake. Nashville's not hot, really. Yeah, what about the summers though? I never think about the winter. I think about the summers. Ah, so calming. I'm already falling asleep. Ha! Fuck. Listen here, blonde. Our summers are basically becoming, well, they're nearly on par with yours at this point. Generally stays under 90 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah, so that's like somewhere in the 30s in Celsius. This game makes the upper part of my mouth instantly a shotgun can scratch. Well, I mean, we are kind of in the. We're not quite in the grunge era, but we are the Pacific Northwest, so. God, this thing has like no turn radius either. Yeah, Arizona, I like the idea that it's dry heat, but damn, I couldn't handle the actual temperature. Oh boy.
Hey, if it isn't Connor Price.
Oh, that's him, huh? He's taller than he looks on TV.
I was hoping you'd be spared the Connor Price experience. Suffice it to say, he was not friendly.
Wow, sounds like a real jerk.
Mr. Price, aren't you supposed to be in Melville?
Well, hey there. Good to see you, man. Yeah, change of plans, I'm afraid. Oh, hi, ma'am. I don't think we've met. Connor Price, KNW6.
Welcome to the Oregon Trail Motel, sir. Better get to work, honey. I'll see you tonight.
Get your eyes off my
what's up
bitch.
with her? Christmas hangover?
No, it's just that I told her about our earlier meeting.
Oh,
poor
I
Arthur.
see. Yeah, about that. Listen, I'm man enough to admit that it wasn't my finest hour. I'm usually a lot more easygoing. In fact, the Willamette Week once called me one of the most likable faces in local broadcasting.
That doesn't mean you're a likable person.
Well, my grandma used to say that it's easy to be nice when everything's fine. Staying nice when you're under pressure, that takes a bit more effort.
Well, when my car isn't breaking down during a tight shooting schedule, I'm a pretty swell guy. Believe me, that's the price guarantee.
So, you're obviously not in Melville.
No, that's the change of plans I was referring to. Turns out we need some parts that the garage
Why does he
doesn't
need
have
the
in
big
stock,
6
so
on
Young's
his
having to ship
lapel?
over
What the fuck?
ASAP. But in the meantime, we've decided to stay right here in lovely, picturesque, whatchamacallit, USA.
But weren't you supposed to be shooting something in Melville?
Yeah, well, to be honest, all these little villages look pretty much the same to me anyway. See, we're supposed to be shooting some
He's
remotes
from
on local
Portland,
end-of-year
isn't he? He's
festivities
gotta
and
be
such.
from
A grand
or
kickoff to
Eugene
our
or some
special
bullshit.
series on small-town American life. And it doesn't really make much of a difference if we start here or in freaking Melville.
Except, of course, that Providence Oaks is way nicer.
Still better than
frickin'
Wallerton.
Melville.
I was gonna say, this town has warmth. I like warmth. And so do our viewers, I'm betting. So get ready for your town to be featured in part 1 of The Oregon Trail. Title pending. Might be a little too on the nose.
I hope you die of dysentery.
I hear there's some sort of computer game with that name now. No, I don't really know much about computers. That's more my daughter's area of expertise.
See, this is what I'm talking about. Real conversations with real Americans, right? But as fun as this is, I should be turning in. The 3 of us each got our own quaint little room. Mine's non-smoking, unfortunately. Still
just
beats
go
Gabriel's.
outside.
His doesn't even have a TV. Can you believe it?
Yes, I think I can.
Anyway, great banter. See you around, my main mailman.
Bye.
Really? The Cheers theme? Oh my god. Fuck it. I'll watch TV again. No. I want to hear more about burger and fries.
Attention everybody! There's a suspect situation at the drive-in.
Sounds like a job for fries and the hamburger. Real funny,
Taking a
guys.
bong it didn't seem like
Okay,
much of an
Klaus,
option in
let's go check it out.
1986 Oregon.
Let's get ready to rumble.
My god.
What a gloriously fine Friday it is out there, y'all. Want to hear a PO positive? You tuned into the right frequency.
PO positive or pet peeve?
Oh
Let's hear one from Mildred Meow Jenkins.
Hi, Jack. I would like to thank our own Robert
I
Harris.
don't know why I did this to myself.
all
Well,
the snow
I just
he
wanted to
shoveled
play
from
something
our
that wasn't
driveway
a
this
Souls-like
week.
for a change.
He even brought a fish
I went to
snack
the
for
other
my
side of the
cat.
spectrum.
Say thank you to Robert now, my dears.
Way to go, Robert. Feel
Right.
free to help clear out my driveway as well. It's only about a quarter of a mile. And it'll probably need shoveling because more snow's coming. But we're back to bright and sunny skies later today. Back to the music.
Oh, well. Just played Fortnite Guitar Hero. Well, I don't have a copy of it yet. I asked my parents, but they looked at me like I had rocks in my head. Hi, Beth.
Hi, Beth. Got a delivery for you.
My headcanon is that they're
Oh,
banging.
dear Thomas. I almost didn't see you come in there. I was lost in thought, I suppose. Please just put it on the counter, if you will. Thank you. And thank you again for a lovely Christmas dinner. I had a marvelous time with you all.
We loved having you over, Beth, as always. Emily and I had a great time.
I have not. I believe that I was donated. Was it Slay the Princess? That was supposed to be an upcoming game for me.
Oh, although that Mildred still doesn't know how to read the room, does she?
Oh, bless her, she really doesn't.
Yep.
All in all,
old
it
and
may have
demented.
been a bittersweet evening, but it was certainly memorable.
It was a bit unexpected, but I can understand why the grass is greener in the south for you right now.
My reason for leaving is wonderful, for sure. I can only count myself fortunate. And
Can I come with
wouldn't
you?
miss a thing now that the little one is on the way. Oh, but I will miss you two. As Helen Keller once wrote, so long as the memory of certain beloved friends lives in my heart, I shall say that life is good.
Yeah, same thing.
That's nice. I'd write it down, but I forgot my pen.
Good
So,
God.
haven't you ever thought of moving closer to Meredith over all these years? She is living quite a ways away, right?
Nah.
No. Even though I love my daughter like crazy,
Fuck that
she never
bitch.
stops working.
I don't want to go anywhere in
So
New
living out
York.
there wouldn't make much of a difference, I don't think. She's just like me, I guess. Can't sit still. She just takes bigger steps. Who knows? Maybe Meredith will even make it out here one day.
This
And
is a
there's always the
prequel.
phone, of course.
And don't forget the Postal Service.
Binding the nation together.
Well, I won't keep you any longer, Thomas. I need to sort through this new delivery you've just brought in. And believe you me, that's going to take me a while.
Maybe it's time for some new glasses.
Huh. Until next time, my friend.
Up and at 'em. See you, Beth.
God. Any books? No. Of course not. Okay, I think I've had enough of this game for right now. Or in general. Good Lord. I am definitely making this guy as awkward as possible. Like, without a shadow of a doubt. Yeah. I think I'm gonna call it. Apparently this is around, like, it's roughly the same length as the original game, and I think that took me, like, 3 or 4 streams. I don't even know if I want to keep going with this. Maybe I might just wait until Dom shows up again. I can get her to just co-host with me, because that would be. I think I'd enjoy it a little more. In any case, I'll most likely see you tomorrow, though. I think I'll get back to Lords of the Fallen. Because as much as this is cozy, I do want to beat the shit out of something. And there was not enough death and mayhem for my liking. In any case, happy holidays.